You are not tired of people because you hate people. You are tired because being around them has started to feel like work. You sit with someone you like, and your face is already on duty. You listen, nod, laugh at the places, check your tone, check their tone, check whether you are too quiet, too much, too late. Your shoulders stay raised. Your mouth gets dry. The background noise keeps pressing against your head. Then you get home, close the door, and feel your body drop like you were carrying a heavy bag nobody else could see. You cancel the next plan. You call yourself difficult, cold, antisocial. But it may not be that you dislike connection. It may be that your social battery never charges past 20%. Today, we are going to break down why social contact can drain you so hard, why it makes you pull away from people you care about, and how to work with it without making isolation your only safe place. Social exhaustion is not shyness. It happens when your system spends too much energy managing the room. For some people, a conversation is a performance, a prediction task, and a safety check. You hear the words, but you also track the pause after your answer. You notice someone looking at their phone. You replay your sentence before they respond. You feel your face while trying to act normal. From outside, you may look quiet. Your brain scans for friction. It checks if the mood shifted, if you said too much, if someone is bored, if something needs repair. Maybe criticism came quickly. Maybe tone mattered. Maybe rooms changed fast, and noticing early kept you safer. So your mind kept the job. The problem is that old social radar does not understand the difference between danger and dinner. Now a normal message can feel like something to decode. A group chat can feel like a room you must enter carefully. An invitation can arrive with a hidden bill attached. Then you imagine the greetings, the noise, the goodbye, the recovery time, and the moment where you stand holding a drink with no idea what to do with your hands. Suddenly staying home looks like peace. Your room is predictable. The chair feels familiar. Nobody asks why you got quiet. Nobody needs an answer in real time. That relief is real. It just has a cost. Every time you escape overload by disappearing, your brain learns. People equal drain, isolation equals safety. You stop answering because replying feels like opening a door you cannot close easily. You delay one message, then another. You write a reply in your head and delete it before it exists. A week passes, and now the reply needs an apology too. Advice like, just go out more lands badly. It treats avoidance like the whole problem, when avoidance may be the only tool your nervous system trusts. But hiding forever teaches the alarm to stay sensitive. The goal is not to become social all the time. That is just another performance. The goal is to make connection less expensive. Sometimes it is not people draining you. It is masking, pretending to be more energetic than you are. Staying too long after your body asked to leave. Saying yes before checking the cost. Your chest tightens before the plan. Your jaw locks during small talk. Your brain keeps a second conversation running under the real one, editing, predicting, correcting. That second conversation is the thief. So reduce the performance before you reduce the people. Leave earlier. Meet one person instead of 5. Choose quieter places. Say, I want to come, but I might leave early. Answer messages with smaller replies. This is not weakness. It is energy management for a system overusing its alarms. Some isolation feels peaceful because nobody can disappoint you there, and nobody can see how tired you are. But a life with no social pressure can slowly become a life with no warmth. You need contact that does not require you to abandon yourself to keep it. You are not antisocial because you need quiet after being around others. You may have a mind that learned to stand guard in every room, and a body asking for permission to stop performing. If you want more uncomfortable but useful truths about your mind explained clearly, subscribe.